Hello everyone and welcome to Retrohaven. We are in the final stages of our Resident Evil 1 retrospective, and since there is no good protagonist without antagonist, then we should take a look at primary antagonists of this game, which are the enemies. We will take a look at general reoccurring enemies in this video, and the bosses will have the video of their own. With that said, grab some popcorn, get hyped for a spooky ride, and get yourself ready for Resident Evil 1 enemies review. This is Daniel from Retrohaven and welcome to Resident Evil Retrospective Part 7. Zombies. The main meat of the game and the enemies that the game is known by are shambling rotten corpses we know as zombies. They are somehow the easiest enemy when they are by themselves, but the main danger comes when they appear in numbers. In general, they don't pose much of a threat in large area and when they are not in close proximity. As a matter of fact, in Resident Evil 1, they are mostly a minor issue throughout the whole gameplay, because based on my calculations, you will face between 60 to 80 zombies in total. And the lower end of this spectrum belongs to Jill, and Chris faces more zombies in general. They are the result of T-virus infection in human body. They still have some human shape and visual traits, but since their body is rotting, then they will get decomposed in time, and the appearance of the zombie can indicate when they have turned. They only have one instinct: feed, and the only way to fully destroy them is rendering their body useless. One of the main logical bugs in this game is that the people turn into zombies when they got bitten by any infected creature, but our protagonists have some plot armor which is thick, and zombies bites have no consequences for them whatsoever. Cerberus. These vicious dogs are the first thing we face in the game if we are too curious. As a matter of fact, if you insist on opening the door in the main hall, you will be treated to a cutscene that shows a dog tries to break in. To be honest, this cutscene has aged like fresh milk, and it's terrible by any means. So the first animated creature that you will see in the game is either a zombie or a Cerberus dog based on your own choices. They seem to be Doberman, but I'm not able to confirm it because I couldn't find any information in any official resources. You will be facing 10 to 15 dogs in the whole game, but they can be troublesome if you don't act wise. Once again, Chris have to face more enemies of this type. They are the result of direct injection of T-virus into the dogs, and it was a part of planned Umbrella research, but unfortunately they were able to escape and roam free in the jungle area surrounding the Spencer mansion. Crows. These are some of the worst enemies in the game. They fly in unusual patterns and might even get a bite even from the best players. You won't face many of them, but they are memorable because they punish you if you solve the painting puzzle in a wrong manner. In the case of crows, you will face the same number of them as both Chris and Jill. You will find them in the balcony and the gallery, and the total 10 crows are there in the whole game. It seems like they were not a part of Umbrella plans, but they feasted on the meat of the dead people carrying T-virus and got infected as a result. Adder. This is one of the most unnecessary animals you would see in the whole game. They are normal snakes with minimal graphical details. They are very annoying because you face infinite number of them if you stay in the area. You will face them in only two places, but they can poison you, and you have to run through the hassle of finding blue herbs. And I searched a lot and I could not find any information indicating that they are infected with T-virus. Bees. Another type of annoying enemy. This time we face them only once in the game, and fortunately there are more information available about them. They are the result of Umbrella experiment and are normal bees infected with T-virus as a part of huge set of tests conducted by Umbrella on different species. This infection made them grow up to 5 times more than the size of a normal bee, and they can poison you as well. Just keep that in mind that they will spawn infinitely, so leave the room as soon as possible. Spiders or web spinners. These creatures are some of the most terrifying results of T-virus infection. These enemies are strong, scary and huge, so the fact that they are very limited in numbers won't affect the impact they have on the players. You will face only 4 of them in the whole game as both Chris and Jill. When it comes to the size, these spiders are huge enough to crush any human being. They can move on the walls and the ceiling and can jump in front of you and scare the hell out of you. Whenever you enter a room, you can hear their soft stomps, and that's the indication that you will face them in the room that you have just entered. Just remember, if you kill them, their egg sac might explode, and you will face small versions of them that can stun you while you're trying to move around. Hunters. The deadliest enemies in the whole game are indeed these froggish creatures. They can one-hit kill you if you are not on full health. And the animation of Chris and Jill getting decapitated is amazing still in this day. In the whole game you will face 20 of them as Jill, but depending on Rebecca's status you will face somewhere between 24 to 25 hunters as Chris. They are indeed a bioweapon made by Umbrella, and they are the result of T-virus infection with some unknown genetic components. Chimeras. The last type of common enemy that you will face in the game are these freaks. They are the result of Umbrella's direct engineering. Umbrella tried to mix the genes of human with different creatures, but the most terrifying result was these chimeras. They have the genes of both human and flies embedded with T-virus. They can hang from the ceiling, and that makes them hard to spot in some rooms. They can move between the rooms using the air vents, and they are hard to kill comparing to other enemies you have faced before. The funny thing is that they have never appeared in another Resident Evil game, but I think that they are one of the most disturbing creatures in the whole series, and maybe my fear of insects has a huge part to play in this. Well, I guess we have covered all we could have here. Thank you for watching this video, and please like it and share it with your friends so we can have more awesome audiences such as yourself. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and click on the bell icon to get notified about our latest videos. This is Daniel from Retro Haven, and I will see you guys in the next video.